watched our last video, our read aloud of Thank You Amu, you know how delicious Amu's red stew was. Well, do I have a surprise for you? Because I looked far and wide, looked high, I looked low, I looked everywhere. And finally, I found Amu's secret special red stew recipe. And we're gonna make it together today. Let's head to the kitchen. Now, Amu's special stew is filled with tons of different plant parts we eat. For instance, the sweet potato, the garlic, and the onions are all roots. Our ground cinnamon comes from the bark of a cinnamon tree, so that's going to be our stem. Our spinach is the leaves, our raisins are crushed red pepper, and our tomatoes are going to be the fruit, and our garbanzo beans are the seed. The other two ingredients are olive oil and vegetable stock. You may remember from our pasta salad video that step 1 when you're using garlic or onion is to take off the paper from the outside. I always keep a little trash bowl on the side of my cooking station to make cleanup easy. Next up, dice your tomato and your sweet potato into 1/4 inch cubes. Heat up some oil and add your garlic and onions. When you hear that sizzle, you know you're doing it right. So this thing that we're doing, adding garlic and onion to hot oil, is called caramelizing and brings out some sweet flavors in these two vegetables that can normally be a little bit spicy. So after around 5 minutes, or when your garlic and onion mixture gets tender, add your sweet potatoes and your tomatoes, which are our root and our fruit. Now mix those all up together. Let it sit for around 5 minutes, but stir it occasionally to make sure that nothing sticks to the bottom of the pan and so that your mixture cooks evenly. Now it's time to add our chicken or vegetable broth. Pour that in there. This is going to help cook our potatoes to help them steam. Now, I'm a big raisin girl, so I doubled the amount of raisins that's supposed to be in this recipe. You do whatever you'd like. Next up, we will be adding our dried red pepper flakes to give it a little kick of spicy, and our cinnamon that it actually comes from the bark of a tree. So this is going to be our stem. Mix that all up again. Now add a lid to your pot and we are going to let it simmer, which means put it on a light boil so you get little bubbles. After around 15 minutes, check on it, see how it's doing, and see if you can put a fork through your sweet potatoes pretty easily. That's how you can know that it's basically done. Once you feel like your vegetables are at the right texture for you, stir it up a little bit, get some steam out. Now it's time to add our garbanzo beans, which is our seed of our recipe, and our spinach, which of course is our leaf. Stir these around a little bit until the spinach is wilted or until it gets a little softer and a little smaller. And then after that, you have created Amu's delicious red stew. Serve it up with a little bit of rice, some bread, some quinoa, whatever works well for you. And I am super excited to eat it. Now make sure to turn off your stovetop so your delicious stew won't burn. Man, oh man, give me some of that stew. All right, look at this. There are so many good smells going on in my kitchen right now. From those caramelized onions, it's sweet oniony. We have the cinnamon, which is a little spicy. I am super excited to try it. Thanks, Amu, for your delicious stew recipe. I can't wait to try it, and I can't wait for you to try it too. I'll see you next time.